What's going on, everybody? I know I'm screwing everything up like usual, but it's going to be all right. Today is Tuesday. Let's contemplate over the things that we have to accomplish by first saying, what is up? My name is Rockman. Thank you so much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. I know it is not Wednesday, my normally scheduled stream. However, things came up where I won't be able to stream tomorrow night, so we're gonna do it today. My beautiful wife told me that I could, and I am going to take that as much as possible. We don't have any new followers at the moment, so we're gonna go right into it. But thank you so much, Ox2 Alien Gathering. I keep butchering your name, so we're gonna cut to this screen so we have other sound effects going on. Amalora, Amalora, sure. Amy Laura. Sure, whatever. Another TV viewer, Drapsnat, Infatuy42. Infatuy42, sure. And Yo Sharpie, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm pretty sure I butchered every single one of your names, but I greatly appreciate it. I am hoping that today is the day we can say goodbye to Bruxish. That would be great. I am all for that. But the show must go on. We must continue and fix our camera angle, and that is all she wrote, people. But hopefully everyone had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. I appreciate anybody that stopped by on my last stream. We're just going to fly this way because we can. Get away. Get away. This looks like a good spot. And so it begins, people. 606. Show thyself. You are not what we are looking for yet again. Such a disappointment. I don't know if for a minute one of them looked shiny. 607. Maybe 7-7. Oh, Layla, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I am tired of hearing this sound effect. I can tell you that much. That's for damn sure. This looks like a go in here somewhere. 608. Wrong again. $609. Come on, be good to me. You son of a bitch. Hey, you, with the face. Don't appreciate you at all. Good. Glad you will run. Number 610. Please, for the love of God. Make it a good one. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do when it turns shiny. Man, an all-girl lineup. Nothing wrong with that, but I always find it curious that I feel like I have better odds after that. I figured it was a little more fun just going around Paldea instead of just around Mesagoza. So that's why we're gallivanting through. Through the woods. Haha! My snow runt is better than yours. That's what I thought. Here's the hoping that we can knock this egg hunt out. Not going after you one bit. We are just simply going to follow the path. Hopefully. Out of here. Ooh. Back away. Bit going from me. You gotta get to a concert, then what are you doing here, bro? $6.11. The failed 7-Eleven gas station. Every time I see purple, I want to see red so bad. Is that too much to ask for? Apparently it is. 612. Come on, buddy boy. Damn you. I'm telling you, it's going to be 666. I just have this feeling. I think I willed it into existence a long time ago. 613. There's some unlucky numbers there. Give it a little side angle. Valiant effort. But no cigar. If you hear a humming in the background, I have a fan going because we turned the heat off in my house. We do not have... Actually, no, we lowered the heat because it was getting... long story short, we don't have our AC turned on and we turned the heat off. So, my house is a little warm. I don't approve. One more? One more. We'll just stay on the path. No point in getting too crazy here. Hey, Q5, get away from me. Same with all y'all. What are you doing? I'm being surrounded here. Don't improve. Appreciate. Okay. Box. What I would love to do more than anything else is to get on with this. Egg hunt and move on to Choodle. Nothing would make me happier. Whoop, keep on. Kata, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hit the tumbleweeds. Yeah, we're not doing this, buddy. Not today. This is a benefit to Shiny Hunt or doing the eggs in Mesagoza, which realistically will probably end up back there relatively soon, so we might just stay there. But I figured why not have a change of scenery, you know what I mean? Give me something different to look at. Okay. I couldn't remember if I swapped eggs or not. I've been running around for no reason. Clearly am not looking in front of me. That's right, carpool. Get out of here. Couldn't get away. Are you kidding me? Do you really want this? You don't want this, bud. But if you insist. Bah! Thank you. Walk away. I forget what a shiny roly-poly looks like. Or a shiny colossal. Yo! Stardust. Quick, easy money. Money, money, this money, that profit make me roll it fat. 16. How old are you? 16! I'm a grandma. Not today. $6.17. Nothing's gonna top the Rockruff shiny hunt. I have a feeling. Nope, nope. 6.18. What a beautiful sunset. Yo, stunt! Thank you so much, kind sir. I appreciate it. Thank you for being a 7th month sub to the channel. You get absolutely nothing for it, but pure admiration and appreciation. That's all I can offer you. Take it or leave it. Right next to a Pokeball. How quaint. Ooh, a laser. How come you don't have a laser, Woody? Oh, that would have been cool if it was shiny. But no, it wasn't. Uno más. A bunch of Tauros. Yeah, running from that. Let's go into town. And 6:20. Bring it on. Please be good. You're not what we are looking for. Rude. It is alright. We'll make it work. Man, so close. That one's a shiny. It fought me for it, so it has to be shiny. That's how it works, right? Magneton, pass. Magnemite. Oh man, my nose itches. Yep, nope, not battling you anytime soon. Bunch of cereal ads, man. Running away from that shit. This dark alley looks pretty good. Like, they tried to make it downtown, which I'll give them credit for. I think they nailed it to some degree. Every freaking city that you walk into has nothing. Literally nothing for it. Let's see. That is the fire gym. It's a bunch of Tauros. Or the Fire Starfall Street. Actually, a shiny Rookie D wouldn't be too bad. Personal opinion. Yeet! That'll make it work. And why not? Go through the racetrack. 621. Make your way to center stage. Lucent Crown, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 10. Thanks for stopping by. And Stuntmaker, also thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you lurking. Let's hop it. $6.22. Come on, show me what you can do. I'm a Poe and I didn't know it. Damn you! Damn you to hell! Going down, people. I know it's an unsightly scene. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That one takes us all the way down. $6.23. So close, yet so far. I don't think this really takes me anywhere. 624. Please. Someone's knocking at your door. B. Good. Nope. We're getting deep into the thick of it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. 625. Look at their bikes. Mine's cooler though. Got them riding. Let's go up the hill. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Why is too damn bad? What am I doing? Being distracted. That is what I'm doing. Welcome one and all to the Recommend stream. I am your host, obviously Recommend. If you're wondering what the hell I'm doing, I think a lot of people ask that. But, yo, what's going on, Flyer Girl? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. But, to answer the resounding question of what the hell am I doing? Well, let me tell you. I am hatching eggs to find a shiny Bruxish. Why a Bruxish? Because the surprise trade gods curse me, is the best way of describing it. And what I mean by that is I beat the main gameplay, or the first playthrough, with trading each team after I collected the gym badge or whatever. So each gym badge had a new team, essentially, is what it came down to. So I decided to get one last final trade in. Skidoo was not talking to you. Now face my shiny blue Play-Doh. Why? Why you gotta be so mean? Anyway, so after I defeated or beat the game, there's a post game. And I was like, well, let's just trade 6 randoms and see what happens. Well, the 6 randoms I received are directly below me. It was actually a Lycanroc, Bruxish, Choodle, Dedenne, Fletchling, and a Rowlet. So I decided I will shiny hunt for these 6 via Masuda method. And if you don't know what the Masuda method is, it is where you take a foreign Ditto, is most commonly used. I did not like that sound. You need to get away from me. Why are you up in my grill? Get away from me. The only thing that would have made that okay is if it was shiny. But you are completely glitched inside of me. I don't appreciate that. Get away. Now you're... Get out of here. So anyway. That is what we are doing. Oh, I could totally maybe kill you. Just Rock Smash. Because why not? Get wrecked. Get out of here. So, Masuda methoding, like I was explaining. You have a foreign Ditto, and you breed it with the Pokemon that you're trying to get, and you have a 1, and since I don't have the Shiny Charm, which you get after completing the Pokédex, you have a 1 in 683 chance of getting a shiny. So the Rockruff actually was pretty freaking sweet to get, because it was well under odds. It looks like this is going to be close to full odd Masuda method, if that even makes sense. 629. Por favor, please. Be my friend. Nope. Skidoo. Stop staring at its ass. Get away. Get away. From that angle, it doesn't look like a butt either. One more. One más. There's Misagosa. I think we're going to head that way. I personally think it is much easier to hatch these eggs for. So, we'll be doing that. If only you were shiny. Ooh, all girl. Again, nothing wrong with that, just an observation. I think these will yield at least 1 shiny. That is my 2 cents observation. That's probably not accurate by any metric, but that is just how I feel. So take it or leave it. Plus, not gonna lie, streaming tonight might actually help me out just a little bit, not much. I don't really like I don't really like streaming on a Tuesday, but it might help me out in the long run. Tomorrow, which is the reason why I can't stream, I'm gonna go with my mom to visit my brother. So I figured instead of missing a complete day of streaming, I will simply stream tonight. Y'all! Ooh. Ooh, piece of candy. Come on, make it. Make it. Make it. Make it. Make it. So, when I did my first playthrough on my main Switch, I already did all the nice legendary hunts and whatnot, so I don't have to worry about that. Yo. Hey, let's just go in here, shall we? We have 630 eggs hatched. Oh man, I could really use my back cracked, man. Let's save because I am paranoid, and if you don't know why, check out my TikTok. Or my Recommend Shorts channel, or damn near any social media account that I have. That legit just looked like a hole in the ground. Alright, back to familiar territory. I think this is why Bruxish was not hatching for us in the shiny form. It's not the reason why, but I just want to make myself believe that. So you have to believe it now. But anyway, back to the reason why I'm not shiny honey, or streaming tomorrow. My brother was admitted into the hospital, so we will be taking me and my mom, if he is not released today, we will go and visit him tomorrow. So, that is why I can't stream. So, thank you for being so accommodating, and thank you to everybody that is currently stopping by and watching on a account or anything. I definitely appreciate it. Helps boost the morale a little bit. But tomorrow, work is going to be a nightmare, so I'm hoping I can get through it. I feel like I'm stressed the hell out because I got a big ass bump on my nose. So, we'll see what the hell happens there. I hope it... weird enough to say, but I hope it breaches so I can pop it. I know my wife will yell at me for that, but I really do hope so. Literally unreal. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hopefully... that would have been unreal if it was shiny. But it's not. So we must continue on. I feel like my camera is very glitchy. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. It very easily could be. Come on. Be red and green. You know, it'd be really cool if you were shiny. That would have been loud. And that's the way it was. The first box done. We're going to see how much we can get through in the potential hour that we have left. Only because I would love to kind of spend some time with my beautiful wife. So, there's that. But she was on the phone talking with family members, so I figured, you know what? I'm gonna get the stream out of the way. Not out of the way, because I like streaming. It's my I wouldn't even call it stress-free. It's my relaxation. We'll call it that. It's my way of getting away from everything else that I gotta do. It's a good way of putting it. So, it is what it is. Yum. $6.36. Please be good to me. Come on, buddy boy. Damn you. It's the hat. This is how it hatched last time. Had the backwards hat rolling. Right now my Guardians are getting pooped on. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know what the final score is. I don't want to know what the final score is. I am now curious as to what the score is. Last I heard, we were losing 8-2. It is now 11-2, so we will just... Oh, and it's the top of the 9th, too. Even better. Cool. 6:37. Please make your way to center stage. How goes the hunt? The hunt goes is probably the best way of looking for it. I got 1 of 6 completed. Rock Ruff was probably my favorite. But this one is breaking my back. I don't know how shiny hunters do it, but I'm going to try. How goes this with you, bud? I just want this thing to be red and green. That's what I really want. Two more, two more. 639. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. Shiny. You are not, you dick. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one. And another one. And another one bites the dust. 640. If you squint oddly enough and do some modification to the 6, and your dyslexia kicks in, you can almost think that it is 420. Not even. Well, we tried. We tried persuasion. Did not work. We'll put it this way, Stunt. If, and only if, there was ever a case that this ugly Pokemon Bruxish was to ever go extinct, I have saved it single-handedly. That's how it goes. Rockruff is still potentially extinct, but I got the nice purple one. Blue one, Jesus. Way off. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, how goes this with you? Everything good on the northern front, western front, whatever front you're at? Man, oh damn, dude, I'm sorry. See, I feel bad, because I am no longer down there, so you had free housing. And a nice comfy bed. Alicia Drive, thanks for stopping by, I appreciate it. AKA 4:30 wake up and not home until bleh. Oh, so you're driving every day down there, dude? Oh, dude. Please be careful and drive safe, man. That's a shitty drive. I mean, realistically, it's not shitty, but it's 2 hours one way. Like, the drive itself is pretty simple. I've done that numerous times, but fuck, man. 4:30 a.m. drives ain't fun. That's when the freaking crack of dawn's breaking through. You're just, like, waking up yourself. But please drive safe. I do not want to see anything bad happen to you. How long do you have to do that for? 6:44. Come and knock on my door. We've been waiting for you. Hopefully, oh, fuck that. Fuck that, man. I mean, I hope it's only a month too, but I was hoping like 2 weeks. It's probably the best way I was hoping for it. But damn. Do you get mileage? Or because they offered you something there, I'm assuming they won't give you mileage. Bruxish, you're being a little shit here. Fuck, man. Ugh. That sucks, bud. Hopefully you got a car that's half electric. I don't think you do. You better not be taking the Yeet. That's for damn sure. Oh, brother. Oh, my. You and the gas stations are just having a very love-hate relationship right now, bud. I bet you're filling that up at least once a day. We're best friends right now. Oof. I think it's a one-sided relationship, bud. Best friends as in he keeps taking your money and gives you nothing in return. Oh, fuck me, man. Please tell me it's only 5 days a week, right? The paranoia kicked in. 5 days a week, okay. At least that's something. Something to grab onto. It's not really, but it's good enough. Because if it was like 6 days, oh, fuck that. Other than that, is training going well at least, or everything down in the C-Bus? I'm assuming it's training. Boop, boop. 647. Please make our way to center stage for the final task of the series. Damn you. It's just work, going okay, just really busy. No, I hear you, man. I was just bitching about what I'm going to be doing tomorrow as well, which, another reason why I'm not streaming. My one boss is coming up to kind of finally start looking at this bit I'm working on, so I know enough on the project to be dangerous. Is probably the best way of explaining it. So, we'll see how that goes. But I know he's going to pretty much have like an hour, maybe 2 hour conversation with me about this stupid bit. Dude, that is on a pillow, stitched, and ready to go. I might make a t-shirt out of it. I'm fairly close. 400 and... Oh, wow. Dyslexia. 649. There we go. Nailed it. And 650. You know what I miss, bud? Well, we need to get another D&D night, but considering you're going to be in Columbus, and I'm sure the weekends you want to spend time with Kat, I don't think it's going to happen this month. I could be wrong. But if I was a betting man, I don't blame you. Plus, I'm borderline don't remember what happened last time we had a D&D night. Yeah, best case of Discord night so we can get right into it. Agreed. Agreed completely. One of these days I'll get everything all situated too in my house and we'll be able to host it over here. That way it's not single-handedly your place or Discord. Even though I love going to your place, don't get me wrong. But I feel bad sometimes where we just kind of hoard your house almost. Hey, what's going on? Hello, beautiful. Hope all is well. Oh, I know you don't care, bro. But I'm just saying. 07's to hello, beautiful. How's your podcast going? I've been meaning to check it out, but shit's kind of been hitting the fan in my personal life. Four viewers? Look at that shit! Come on, please. I got people here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Come on, please. For the love of God. No worries, the podcast is going well. Thanks for asking. If you ever want to come in and join, you are more than welcome. Well, thank you for the invite. I greatly appreciate it. For the viewing pleasures at home, when are your podcasts posted and where can we find them? Damn you. Not you. Stupid fish. Did I count that? I did not. Boop. Come on, number 653. For the love of God, just let me hear the stupid shiny animation. Nope. Simple question. Brothers bond or angels envy? Oh, I don't self-promote. I hate that stuff. I'm here to watch you play. Hey, it's perfectly fine. This is more than I normally get. So, I'm just making simple conversation. You're not self-promoting if I'm inviting it and talking about it. So, you're good, but thank you for your consideration. It's probably the best way of putting it. Brothers bond or angels envy? I wish I knew what you meant. Are you just telling me to pick one? Or were you talking to Brutal? Are you gonna make me Google this? Come on, Bruxish. Pick one? See, that's what I'm asking. I don't know, Brutal. I do not know. I'm trying to figure that out myself. On name alone, pick one. Okay. See, I'm overcomplicating. Stunt. You know me. You know me, man. Did I hatch all of them? See, distractions. I like Angels Envy, personally. Brutal beat me to it. Because Angels could technically be like no, yeah, final answer, Angels Envy. Cool, it's bourbon, by the way. Hey, there we go. Now we're kicking it. If you're that tells you something if you're drinking watching me tonight. Which I don't blame you, we'll put it that way. Is that your preferred out of the two? Cool name for... Okay, tequila person. What type of tequila do you prefer? Since we're getting into the drinking conversation, we might as well. I'm a bourbon guy as well, only because it kind of gets me in the place I need to be a lot quicker than beer does, so... And beer just makes me bloated. But that is my 2 cents personal opinion. Casa Amigos. Can't be gold tequila, gotta be clear. Okay. Copy that. I can honestly say me and tequila don't go well. Damn it! This thing needs to be Christmassy. Green and red, that is what I'm looking for here. I'm tired of this purple-blue bullshit. Bourbon is the go-to. Hell yeah. I'm with you there, brother. I'm with you there. 657, show yourself. That's green. For the love of God. Angels, Emmy, and Jeffersons are your favorite? Cool, cool. See, I'm Baruch. I'm allergic to malt, so my alcohol choices are super limited. Ouch. Tequila's no malt. Oh, got it, got it. Copy that. That sucks. That definitely throws a twist into things. Sorry to hear that. I'm guessing you have a very bad story as to how you actually found that out, that you were allergic to malt. 659. Cusses. Foiled again. Come on. 660. You're getting close to the number that I think you were going to be. And if you are said number, your name is El Diablo. Nope. Oh yeah, one sip of vodka would get me sick way back when. Fair enough. I will say, up here in the... I can't call it the great state of Ohio, because it's always the pun of every joke, but at least the weather this week has been very beautiful. My wife and I, we actually went to one of our favorite camping spots, and we just walked around there for like an hour, half-ish, so... Not gonna lie, it was a productive day after work. After I helped Grandma, but beyond that point. Stunt, how's your streams been going, bud? Every time I stop in, I see that you get the high viewer counts, and I'm just envious, but... Looks like all the games that you were playing are super fun. I think... You've been on the Minecraft kick. Have you been streaming any COD, or are you sticking with Minecraft? Alright, we're round third, heading home. 661. Nope. You are not dead. That's great. Is the weather usually bad? The weather is usually shitty in Ohio. Just normally, like, springtime is usually like 30s. And it ranges from 20s to 70s. It's either rainy, cloudy, or always sunny. It could be snowing. And your grass just grows uncontrollably. 662. So today being, what the hell is it? 66 and mostly partly cloudy. Freaking beautiful. $663. Come on. You sorry, SOB. I've never been to Ohio, but I have to ask, do you guys have big bugs? Big bugs! So, I guess the question I should be asking is, like, big bugs. I mean, I don't think they're big, but if you ask my wife, they're, like, massive, and I have to kill them all. So, I've seen bigger elsewhere. So, no. We don't have big bugs. 665. I'm telling you, I have a feeling it's going to be 666. I just have that feeling, man. I don't know why. I said it when I was at like 400. So your wife's answer is accurate. That's all I need to know. Callie doesn't have big bugs. Well, I mean. I can understand why you've never been to Ohio. Is the better way of putting that. Like, if I had the option between California and Ohio, I would say Ohio what? Like, Ohio who? What are you talking about? Yeah, no. The thing with Ohio, it is 90% farmland and 10% big city. But the big cities have the most population. I'm fairly confident. If you ever need corn, we have it. I can't live anywhere with big bugs no matter what matter the state. Fair enough. I'm sure Cali has some sort of bugs. Or at least I would think. I mean, no state is bug free. But I mean, if you're just talking like insects or whatever, yeah, we got that. Spiders are normal size to me. Unless you're looking at like little baby spiders that are like the size of like a nail. For sure, but they're manageable. Florida has, yeah, no, Florida is its own entity. We don't talk about Florida. That is the Ohio of the South. Oh, I really thought this was gonna be shiny. This would have been El Diablo if it was a shiny. But it is not, so 666 is not the shiny Bruxish that we are looking for. Yeah, no, Florida is its own crazy nut job of a state, so we're just going to let them be what they're going to be and have all the crazy big-ass banana spiders that they get from all the foreign produce shipped to them. We'll let them have it. Plus, Florida's stupid humid, too. And weather's unpredictable. It'll be like 97, rain, drop to 70, and then go back up to 97 and be stupid humid. So, Florida's out of the question. I'll stick with Ohio. I'll stick with the shit winters, decent summers, and unpredictable spring and fall weathers. For sure, and yes, the weather is horrendous and that humidity is wild. Agreed. My one coworker was telling how all of her children are pretty much living elsewhere. One's in Georgia, one's in Arizona, and she's like, I'm gonna stick with Ohio. Arizona has that hot, humid, not even humid, it's just hot. And then Georgia has the humidity, and she's like, I can't do it. I'm like, I don't blame you. I will stick with what I got. Damn you, Bruxish. I'm really hoping that I can actually get this tonight, but I am having some serious doubt at the moment. Ohio sounds peaceful. I don't see why people always talk bad about it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll take it. I mean, our cost of living compared to yours, night and day. Like, if you had actually, we'll back this up. I used to live in Columbus, or near Columbus, and we found out that a lot of people moved from California to Ohio and in the Columbus area because it had, like, the metropolitan feel and everything else that a lot of Cali people like and enjoy. And the farther south in Ohio you go, the less harsh winters you get. So, we were talking to this waiter when my wife and I were down there having our anniversary dinner. And he was explaining, like, yeah, we just saved up our normal wage and we moved to Ohio and we bought this beautiful house. And I'm like, screw you guys. Like, envious is what that is. Like, yeah. You guys have much better salaries than what Ohioans get. That's for damn sure. We have our crazies here, but we usually keep them to the BFEs. Yeah, everyone leaves here. Yeah. I guess it all depends on where in California, though, I would suspect, right? those salaries get you nothing now. Cost of living is disgusting. Don't, yeah. It is horrendous. Honestly, borderline criminal what companies get away with compared to the profits that they make. But I won't get into those details. But like the way I see it, I know a couple people that were travel PTs over in the California area, and you compare a travel PT here in Ohio, it's like almost 50 grand difference. It's insane. Now granted, travel PTs make bank, but I don't think I'd ever want to get into the medical field. No bueno. Come on, 673. You shithead. You shithed. Oh well. 674. Absolutely, it's a ton of farmland minus the big city, so you get the best of both worlds. Yup. Exactly. That pretty much sums up Ohio. I was joking with my wife when we were walking about today, and we were just talking about, like, so this campground that we go to, it's like kind of in the middle of nowhere, but just beautiful, peaceful. There was literally nobody there, but we were making the comment of, like, if we had to explain Ohio, it's like the scene from Lion King. It's like when Mufasa was talking to Simba, and he was like, everything you see is yours. Well, basically, everything you see is farmland in Ohio, except for that, and it's like the dark area, that is Cleveland, you must never go there. But, in all honesty, I wouldn't trade living here for anything. I, pretty much grew up here my whole life. I'll visit everywhere. I don't mind that. Like, my wife and I, we want to travel and go visit all the baseball stadiums. So far, we got 7. Our last one, we went to Washington Nationals Park, which was alright. It was unique, but there was a lot of construction happening in DC, so it was like, meh. Definitely can't wait to go to California, though. Hit up at least the 5 ballparks that are there. I was going to root for the Cavs, and they went against the Warriors. I hate the Warriors. Okay, so who's your preferred team? And sport. We might as well go both routes here. So are you more of a basketball fan, NBA, or you just like watching sports? Yeah, we have too many ballparks. Yes, you do. You have the Oakland Athletics, San Francisco Giants, Los Angeles Angels, Los Angeles Dodgers, San Diego Padres, and I think that's the 5 in California for ballparks. If you can't tell, I'm a very huge baseball fan. Hockey is your favorite, and I watch every sport. Warriors fans are all bandwagon. Yup. I would concur. 100%. Victoria Victory Lowell, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Completely agree, Beautiful. Only because every year when the Cavs were going against the Warriors, I just hated seeing them so much. I'm just happy we beat them one time and Cleveland got a championship, because I don't think my football team's going to do anything. Spent too much money on a quarterback that I don't feel proved himself. But he truly does not have any excuse this year. So he better do something. That's all I'm saying. But our division's actually like stupid tough too. Hockey's your favorite though? Okay, so what's your favorite team, or what's your go-to team? Honestly, like when Seattle Kraken like became a franchise out there, I really wanted to root for them. I just love the color scheme, the unis and everything. But hockey's really hard for me to get into, mainly because I can't see the damn puck. Such a cocky team. I hope the Browns do make it further and further every year. Yeah, I do too. It's just hard to root for them because it's like the biggest letdown every year. Damn you, Bruxish. Uno más. $680. Kraken is your team? Hell yeah! That's awesome. But I used to love the Sharks until their organization did shady stuff. Ooh. Scandalous. What kind of shady stuff? I don't follow hockey too much, so you're gonna have to fill me in. Was it like kind of... What am I doing? Was it kind of like the backhanded, like, deals or whatever, or just... like their, my favorite player's on the Kraken, so I follow him from the Sharks to Kraken. Gotcha. Hey, honestly, I completely understand favorite players. Like, if Nick Chubb ever left the Browns because the organization traded him, I will gladly leave the Browns and go to whatever team he goes to. The Steelers might be hard, but I will do that in a heartbeat. Because Nick Chubb is the epitome of every professional athlete, in my opinion. He just shuts up, does his job. He's not crazy on social media. Anything that I see him brand, like, it's usually for, like, charity events. Like, I know he did a... he sold, like, his own brand of cereal or whatever, and, like, proceeds went to, like, some cancer research. I can't remember the freaking name of it, but I have a cereal box. I emptied the container of it just so I can have the box itself because the artwork was pretty sweet. It was pretty much like him as Batman, so right up my alley. Basically, their best player, they traded him and eradicated him from the record books, sued him and lost. They spoke so poorly about him and then traded all the vets. Chubb is a legend? Yes, Chubb is definitely a legend, and that is fucking shitty, man. You're gonna basically shit on your best player because, for whatever reason, eradicated him from the record books. That just sounds petty. That sounds like it was like a bad marriage to begin with. $682. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Apple. Damn. No luck there. Exactly. It's so petty, and now the Sharks literally have like 50 people max show up to their games. You know what? Good to the fans for sticking it to the owners too, because that's the only way any change will happen, or at least that's how my simpleton brain thinks. Come on, 683, please. I want to be done with this. You suck. I'm pretty sure I am now past odds on this, so super. $684. Please, for the love of God. Nope. Exactly, but I think Browns will be that team everyone will ignore, and then that season they will rise and be amazing. I hope you're right. I hope we kind of just slide under the radar and just surprise the hell out of everybody. The problem is, I know he's a Bengal, but Joe Burrow, like, I wish he was our quarterback. Like, that dude is everything that I would want in a quarterback. Personal opinion. He's damn good. the Bengals organization is so freaking close to a Super Bowl. It's not even funny. I'm interested to see how everything with Nixon happens, though. Joe will not win with his team, I guarantee it. Really? You think so? Interesting. How so? You just think the organization's that bad? Or do you think the players around him are that bad? Because honestly, like, his wide receiver core is great. I think his name's Jamal Chase, the young wide receiver that played at LSU with him. Hell of a freaking wide receiver. I mean, Higgins is pretty good too. Nixon was good until he had all the allegations come up against him, so he's probably gonna see something. Yes, alright, completely agree there. They definitely don't have an O-line. Can you imagine? So, the one thing the Browns, in my opinion, are decently good at is protecting the quarterback, so their offensive line has been consistent at best, and more better than average. Can you imagine if Burrow had our line with the rest of his team? How unfreaking stoppable that team would be. Now, granted, the Bengals defense, I could be wrong on this stat because I don't follow them much, but I don't think they're that great. But that is a great point. I think that O-line gave up the most sacks out of anybody. Hey, quit walking through my shit. Thank you. Like they can hear me. Oh, Bruxish, you're killing me, Smalls. He should definitely leave the Bengals. I think he could take the Browns far. I totally agree. I would promote a clean switch. I will trade Watson for Burrow any day of the week. I think there would be a serious uproar in Cincinnati, though, if they ever gave up Burrow. Like, that dude is literally everything you want as a quarterback. Bruxish, you are being a piece of shit. Alright. Moving on. Watch, this is going to be like a month-long freaking hunt. I'm tired of Mahomes. Oh, don't even get me started. I'm tired of him too. No more winning. Tired of seeing it. Completely agree. It's the same mentality I had when Brady was with the Patriots. We know he was good with the little support that he had on his teams, but he had a great line. They had like an average running back. But every year he was in the damn Super Bowl, and it was just annoying to see. Mahomes is now being that quarterback. Every year he's in the Super Bowl, and it's annoying to see. Like, they're pretty much the bad guy without really being the bad guy. 1,000%. When one team just won't go away, it's so frustrating. Yes, completely agree. And what pisses me off, the year the Browns won their only playoff game in like so damn long, we had them. Once Mahomes got injured, I was like, there is a chance, and we fucked it up. Actually, it was really just a bad call that screwed us over. The pain. Lots of pain. Oh, well. You'll have that. But yeah, kind of bouncing off that too with NBA. That's the exact sentiment that I have with the Warriors. Like, just seeing them every finals appearance and winning as much as they did. Russ bought and paid for by Vegas odds. Kelsey always runs his mouth too. Yes, he does. I can't rag on the Kelseys too much because they are kind of Cleveland native. Did you see his first pitch for the Guardians home opener? Blech! Talk about a shit show. Fuck. Jesus. I think Bieber was catching for him and he just threw it into the dirt. Warriors sadly in the playoffs but 7th place, so let's hope they get eliminated first. It was definitely cringe. Completely agree there. The Warriors made it in. Did the Lakers make it? I knew they were fighting for a playoff spot, but I wasn't sure if they made it or not. now that the Cavs are in the playoffs, I'll be watching it, but I actually just cut the cord and I don't have cable, so we'll be watching it on YouTube TV. So much cheaper option, anyways. 691. Lakers didn't make it. Gotcha. I'm kind of patiently waiting for LeBron to retire. I know he wants to play with his boy, but man, this is the most I've seen him injured. Or be injured. He does. I will agree with that. He's kind of like one of those guys that Aaron Rodgers is the perfect example from like an NFL standpoint. Rodgers is basically demanding the Jets to give up their entire future so he can have all his buddies in New York and lose, basically, is the way I think is going to happen. Honestly, Green Bay getting rid of Aaron Rodgers will be huge, but I completely agree with you. LeBron does the same shit. He just wants super teams. That's all he wants. He did it with the Heat when he left Cleveland because he couldn't get anybody to come to Cleveland, which I blame the owner, but yeah. And then, to top that off, you basically leave Miami, you go to Cleveland, you bring all those people up to do nothing, and then you finally get to the team that you actually were able to win with. So I'm not taking anything away from LeBron. I do think he is a great player, and I'm thankful to witness it and happy that he was a Cavs and won us a championship, because who knows when the fuck we're going to win another one in Cleveland. But he is a person that is kind of ruining it for a lot of people. I mean, the way I see it, he kind of helped the Warriors get where they needed to be with, not Kevin Garnett, Kevin Durant. But yeah, once LeBron went to the Lakers and he was trying to get everybody and their mother to come to LA, it was just like, oh great, here we go. As long as the Warriors don't win, I'm rooting for anybody. And Durant now sucks big time. Is he that bad? I haven't really watched him play. I know one person that completely fell off the fucking tracks. Kyrie Irving. Holy shit, man. I loved him when he was a Cavs player, but ever since he kind of, ironically enough, derailed. Not to use an Ohio term to describe somebody, but after he kind of derailed and went to Boston, he did well in Boston for a little bit, but then it was just like kind of just shit the bed again. So, I don't know. But he's not the same player that he was. I feel bad for Luka Doncic because he legit, did not help the Mavericks at all. That was backwards if I've seen anything. He's always injured and really doesn't hit shots. And yeah, Irving is a wild card. Wild card is being very generous. 696. This is the last of the mirror numbers, as I like to call them. Where it's the same forward as it is backwards, and not going to happen. Boop. Yeah, no. I will say that that's kind of one thing I do like about the Guardians. They're a young team. We really only have the one hothead in Karinchak. He's really good in Cleveland. That's about it. Completely agree about Irving. That is 100% accurate. But back to what I was saying, with the Guardians, we're just such a young core team. And we kind of have each other's back in a sense. Jose Ramirez is probably my favorite Cleveland of all time. There's more, obviously. I love watching Tom Hamilton's highlights of the 90s and 2016 run and everything else. But Jose Ramirez, by far, is one of my favorite players. He just I mean, granted, he doesn't speak English well. He does, but when he's getting interviewed, he's always has his translator out there. But he just sits down, get his head done. He has that kind of like strut to him too. He's like a big boy like me, so I love him. I do too. I'm just curious what our starting rotation's going to do for pitching. Only because Tristan McKenzie is usually like in the lineup. He's injured, so we'll see how he comes back after injury. Shane Bieber, we need to sign him long term. I think he is a powerhouse of our lineup, but I have a feeling that the front office is going to trade him at the deadline. Just 2 cents opinion there, really. Only because they don't want to pay him. They'll pay him the arbitration for 1 more year, but they want to get something for him in return. But, like, I don't know what it is. The Guardians organization has a great way of just developing pitchers. Like, even after we traded Kluber, I was like, oh, great. Like, we lost our two-time Cy Young Award winner. Shane Bieber stepped up, became a 2-time Cy Young Award winner. Teams that lose in the beginning somehow win it all later. Better to get losses out of the way early. Completely agree there. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially in baseball. I mean, you play 150 plus games a year. You got time. It's basically the tortoise versus the tortoise and the hare kind of story. You never have to be first at the beginning. You always just gotta make sure you finish last. So, or not last. You know what I mean. We'll see how it goes, though. I know the Guardians today got thumped by the Yankees. That's another team I can't stand. I can't stand the Yankees. Freaking buy their World Series every damn year. It's such a long season, there's no need to rush. Nobody can win and stay winning from the beginning to end. Yeah, that's why I'm interested to see what the Tampa Bay Rays are going to do. Yankees are trash. I think they spent way too much money on Aaron Judge, personal opinion. He is an all-star and a superstar, but the prices that athletes are going for these days is comical and astronomical all at the same time. Not gonna lie, when Josh Naylor, last year's ALCS, when he freaking rocked the baby, rounding bases, I knew that was gonna bite us in the ass, especially in New York. But it was really funny. I kind of liked it, but at the same time, I was like, you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait. Like, if I learned anything, anytime I trash talk any of my, like, friends that are, like, Tigers fans, for example, we always lose to them. And I'm just like, why? Once I saw Sammy Sosa at a casino in the Bahamas, the guy was gambling all his money away. Oh my god, you hate to see that, man. I feel bad for, like, the athletes that are, like, kind of broke, but at the same time, I don't know. It's weird to me that you make that much money and you can't be financially, like, smart about it. Like, I look at Michael Jordan, like, he's reinvesting, basically. Same with LeBron James, he's doing it the right way. But then you look at Allen Iverson, like, he's pretty much broke. Or as far as I know, anyways. Like, these guys have successful careers and then they just kind of bottom out. And then they have to rely on that money to keep them going for so long. I wonder if Sammy Sosa had the 49ers force their players to take financial classes and get their families involved to take control of the money so players don't. That is smart. And that's a sign of a good organization there, too. Personal opinion. Oh, wow. 705. That, to me, that's very respectable. Of the 49ers, especially. But I wonder if, like, some players look back and wish they did, like, a Bobby Bonilla, like, type deal. Where, like, every... Fuck, what day is it? Is it May 1st? There's one day in the year that the Mets have to pay, like, Bobby, like, $3 million or whatever, and they still have to pay him until like 2035 or whatever the fuck it is. I mean, realistically, he's just making money every year. He's still on the fucking payroll. They just kept reworking his contract so they didn't have to pay him as much. So I wonder if players are kind of wishing they did that. But I will say the one thing the Browns, like, I know I'm jumping sports here, but the one thing the Browns, like, really fucked up is the whole guaranteed contracts. Holy shit. The amount of guaranteed money being thrown out by owners for free agent players, anybody trying to get a contract. Stupid. And they're people I've never heard of. Like, holy shit. Like, I saw a wide receiver, never heard his name before, get like what was it? It might have been 2-year, 18 mil, 12 mil guaranteed or something. I was like, who are you? Like, I understand, like, from a NFL player's perspective, you definitely want to get guaranteed money. And I know owners basically, like, shot that in the foot for as long as they could until Browns fucked that up. So the big picture is to play one season and retire. But the more money, the bigger the ego for nobody players. Yep. Completely agree. Man, wouldn't that be nice? I just keep thinking about retirement. I'm going to be 30 this month, and I'm thinking about retirement in another 30 years. So, there's that for you. Hell, my, everything that I'm investing in my 401k, hopefully it's enough. I mean, it's Ohio salary. It's not Cali salary, but... Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's still a ways away. I got a couple weeks. So I'm going to live my 20s up as much as I can. Not really. Just working, so. But I will say I'm making a 4-day weekend out of my birthday weekend. Taking the Friday before and the Monday after off because I need a break from damn work. I am not working my whole damn life away. $1 million seriously means nothing here. It's so crazy. But $1 million means something in Ohio. Just saying. I know you don't like the bugs, but you could probably retire pretty quick in Ohio. Just saying. And I truly feel the demographic in Ohio is people who retire here and then their families just stay trapped here. That's basically how it goes. Come on, Bruxish. What are you doing, man? Killing me, Smalls. So Ohio is heaven's waiting room. Ooh, heaven is such a strong word. Some may call it hell. Once you're trapped in Ohio, it's really hard to get out of Ohio. Wait a minute. 710. Never heard Ohio called heaven before, but hey, to each their own. We do have a good comedy scene, so if you want to be depressed and laugh a little bit, we got that going for us. So there's always construction happening. Will you do anything special for your birthday? Probably not. There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to get done for streams and everything else. I also have a basement project that I'm working on, so I got a lot that I want to get off my plate, and the quicker I get it off my plate, the quicker I can do other shit. But what might realistically happen is I am way behind on my video editing backlog, and if I could get some of these videos on my main channel done, or at least for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I might do that, but otherwise I'm gonna do what I can. Is it raining? This is like a shit rain. What is that? And I mean heaven waiting room as in you stay there. Oh, yep. Nope. I understand what you're saying now. I agree. Sorry, I was thinking about the Angels envy. Makes sense. Gotta work hard to play hard. Hopefully you get to do something fun, though. Meh. It is what it is. I really can't wait for my basement to be done. Like, there's a part of me that... Spoke too soon. There's a part of me that wants to host, like, parties and shit whenever the basement does get done. So, my beautiful wife's side of the family keeps, not poking the bear, but, like, kind of egging us on, saying, like, hey, we've never seen your house. I don't think you actually live up here. So, once the basement's done, we'll have more room, even though we have room anyways. So there's that. But I'm doing everything myself. Did all the wiring, all the framework, everything. Bruxish, you're killing me, man. And I think so far it's been turning out pretty well. I'm happy with the outcome. I definitely post videos on my personal account, so if you're able to find that, you'll be able to see it. I usually don't give that one away too much. If you're able to do that on your own. I definitely had guidance and YouTube. YouTube is a deadly source for information. Not that I need it, but when it comes to electrical, my uncle is very good at it, so he kind of walked me through it over the phone, and then I got everything up to a point until we were able to connect it to the main power box. So I was able to kind of wire on my own, which was cool. But yeah, home improvement projects are right up my alley because I'm broke. So if I want something, I got to do it on my own for the cheap. Like, I've been tracking all my expenses for the project, and honestly, like, it hasn't been that bad. It's just been taking its good old damn time. I started 4th of July of last year. I'm almost done plastering and ready to paint, so fingers crossed I can knock that out on my birthday. Or at least that's the hope. We'll see. Like, I want to, with my tax returns, I want to get flooring, potentially. Start installing that. Profit sharing check, I need to pay off some debt anyways, but I would never trust myself to do anything with electric. I completely understand that. I completely understand that. Anything that can shock me is usually something I don't want to mess with, but the nice part was I was able to wire everything up until the final point without, like, any cause for concern, because reality was there was no power going to it, so it was just me, like, putting outlets where I wanted, because, alright, so the previous owners of my house decided to kind of partially finish the basement. And when I mean partially, they put a wall down the middle, they saved a bunch of storage room, and then they spray painted the entire basement ceiling black instead of putting a, like, drop ceiling on it. And all my outlets were up there because they were Alexa lights. So they had outlets, so they were plugged into it. So I rerouted everything or made new lines to get me outlets on the damn walls. And I was able to put those in because there's really no power running through or tying into an existing line. So you had to correct their work too. That's a ton of... Yes. It was a ton of work. But I was able to kind of get it done. So I'm happy with the outcome so far. I'll definitely post it on Twitter just to show it off. Like, the... Most likely I'll create, like, a TikTok and be like the before and after type. Hey, get back here. Thank you. Ditto trying to run away from me. Rude. So, yeah. Like, the previous owners did, like, some stuff, but then it was like... I'm a perfectionist, so then I kind of just started digging myself deeper. But then, like, a month ago or so, my water tank started leaking, so I had to stop what I was doing to replace that. So it's been fun. But yeah. What color do you plan on making the basement paint-wise? So, if it was up to me, it would be something other than gray, but because I'm married, it's going to be gray. And there's nothing wrong with it. I get it. It's mutual colors, and it goes good with everything. Blah, blah, blah. But I'm tired of seeing it. Like my previous house down in Columbus, everything was gray. When I redid that basement, it was like white and blue, two-tone wall with a chair rail on it, and I thought it looked really slick. This one, probably gonna be gray, custom-made barn doors where my storage areas are going, and then those will be painted white with black trim. And they'll have like the rail system because I think that looks really slick. And then what else? I think like future potential project, I made a bump out where my TV is going to be mounted with like a mantle that will sit on it. I made a bump out so I could put a potential future electric fireplace there. So I got that going. But yeah, it's just one project at a time. I mean, realistically, it's fun. It kind of keeps me thinking and keeps me out of, not trouble, but keeps my brain occupied. That way I'm not thinking all the time because I'm my own worst enemy. But yeah, to answer your question, gray. And it's going to be like a lighter grayish. We'll probably install like a white drop-down ceiling. The cool thing is you get to design and execute it the way you want. Yes. That is the most fun part about it, I will say. The problem is I visualized the project months ago, right? Unless I draw it out, like on paper, colored and everything, it is hard for my wife to visualize it. She's creative, but she has a hard time reading my creativity, might be a good way of saying it. So, yeah. So the way I visualize it, and I tried to explain it, it's really hard for her to visualize it months ago when I first started the project. But now that the walls are up and she's seeing everything like kind of finished and built, she's able to like, oh my god, this is gonna look great and everything. And furniture picking out's gonna be fun. We'll put it that way. We're thinking on getting Lovesac furniture or a couch. So with renovation, it's super tough to express your final vision. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I 100% agree. Lovesac is worth the money. Do you have any? Because, so, there's a store near us, and we talked to the sales rep, and she was explaining everything and, like, kind of showing us the product, and it saved me so much. Oh my god. See, I really wasn't on the fence. I was kind of leaning towards it anyway, but now that I got validation from another streamer, podcaster, I'm completely sold for it. The problem I see is that it's a huge upfront cost. Like, you'll never need another couch. That's basically why I want to do it. The problem is we'll need it for the renovated basement, and then we also need to replace my existing couch. It's probably the best way of describing that, because that has gone through the ringer, is probably the best way of saying that. So yeah. It's a huge chunk. Kind of scary, but I promise it's worth it. Good to know. That's really all I needed. So do you have just one like couch basically, like a what they call it. I think it was like a 6x8 or 6+8. Or do you have, actually, the other thing we want to get completely separate of the actual couch itself, we actually want to get like the huge ass beanbag, because I think that looks so comfy. Oh my god, I want to just lay in that and go to bed. Personal opinion. But yeah, I think to start we'll probably get like the 6+8, and then we'll easily add on later when we get a little bit more cash, and then we'll just be able to have like mega couch down in our basement. Pretty much just make a second bed, or second or third bed, however you want to really look at it. But yeah, the sales rep, really good. Totally convinced me and my wife of getting the product. The bee bags I don't have, but have sat in the store. We have sectionals, and then have one long ass couch on the other side. Okay. So you're pretty much exactly what my wife and I would get. Okay. So you said we, I'm assuming you and your husband, boyfriend? And if you don't want to get personal, completely understand. I've only been talking about, whoops, distracted. Only been talking about my relationship for the past, like, hour 40, so. Sister? Okay, cool. That's awesome. Oh, is your sister the one in your podcast then? Is it you and your sister, or you and a friend? Bruxish, you are legit pissing me off right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Or is it just you? She's on my YouTube for reaction videos. Podcast is just me. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Damn you, you stupid piranha. I'm ready to be done with you, man. I am so ready. But nice. See, if I tried living with my brothers, I think we'd kill each other. I think the best thing for me and my brothers was to, like, move away and be our own individuals. I'll be completely honest. Growing up, they loved to try to get me in trouble. You could probably sense, but I was the dreaded golden child. Didn't do anything wrong, got good grades, all the fun crap. Then the middle child showed up. He barely had to do anything and got away with the bare minimum. Not everyone can live with their siblings. Fine line between love and hate. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I'll do anything for my brothers. I love them to death, but I know I could not live with them. It was hard living with them before. What am I doing? This looks like it might be the last, potentially last line for me. Come on. Maybe the last box. I usually can knock these out pretty quick, but it is 9:30, so we'll see how it goes. I might just stream for a full 2 hours. Call it good there. I only have a sister, though, so I can't speak on the dynamic of multiple siblings. It would be way too much estrogen if there was another. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I felt bad for my mom, because she had me and 2 other sons, so. And my dad, he was always in the picture, but his work took him out of state, unfortunately. So there was a threat of my senior year being moved to a different high school, which sucked because my wife and I met my junior year. So there was that whole dynamic. No, not dynamic. Drama. Not drama. But yeah, my brothers. So I drove me and the middle child to school every day, and every morning me and my wife-to-be at the time would meet up at school early so we could just talk and hang out. Well, my brother got conned into that. Oh yeah, your mom is a saint there. That's so awesome that you met your wife in high school. We I don't know what the best way to describe it is. I think she's blind. It's the best way to put it. Because, let's be honest, like, we had common interests and everything, and she's a 10. Don't get me wrong, she is beautiful beyond belief. Wedding pictures were, oh, stole my heart. Still steals my heart. But I'm pretty sure she's, like, blind, because I am not. I am not a 10. I will be blunt and honest there. Now, I know I wasn't like the nerdy Cyclops or nothing, but just, yeah, no. But yeah, college months, or years I should say, were a little challenging with the long distance, but we definitely made that work. We did that for like 6 years, and then 3 years after that, I proposed to her, and then 9 years since we've been together. We got married, and then so far we've been married for, God, math is so hard. It's 2023, so gonna be 4 years in September. She's put up with me for quite a long time, and I wouldn't trade her for the world. That's such a nice story. Congrats. Thanks. The cynic in me was going to say I would trade her for a shiny Bruxish, but I'm not going to say that because that's not true either. So, but yeah, thank you. She's been my soulmate ever since day one, I think. And I'm just glad I didn't scare her away, to be completely honest. Because I'm really good at that. Like, when I commit to something, I'm thinking long term. Man, get on board, bro. Were you nervous to propose? I can't imagine that pressure. No. So, funny story. My wife's name is Courtney, and my mom, we'll put it this way, if any one of us boys that she had were to be a girl, they were going to be named Courtney. So, in a way, like, she finally got a Courtney through me. I'm the favorite one, too, but my brothers won't admit it, but I am. And early on in our relationship, her mom introduced us to a couple of family friends as her... introduced me as Courtney's husband. So, in a way, like, I think the family knew that we were going to be together long term, even at early stages. Was it nerve-wracking to propose? I would say no. I think me and her dad had a great relationship. It's kind of a softie in a sense, like a big teddy bear, but he's a really good dude. Means the world to me and her. What I did do was I convinced her that we were going to go to this fancy restaurant so she'd dress up in like a nice summer dress. And then I reached out to one of our high school friends who's a photographer, and I was like, hey, do you mind like taking a picture of me proposing to Courtney? And she was all for it. She was like, hell yeah. She ended up bringing somebody else who was a sister of a friend of our classmates as well. So we were like, all right, cool. So I got multiple pictures, different camera angles and everything, and we kind of had like our proposal photo shoot right then and there. And it was funny because it was on the beach, like in our hometown, close enough to the water and everything, but the wind was blowing pretty heavily. So in one direction, the hair was dead going in her face, but the other direction, it was blowing back. So I thought about it for a little bit, and I was like, all right, I gotta make sure I'm in the right angle so that the wind's out of her hair, or the wind blows her hair back and not into it, because the pictures would be horrible. I way overplan shit, or I overthink shit, is probably the best way of saying it. I think this is 7:38. But on top of that, the week before, I reached out to her friends when she was at college in Pennsylvania, and I was like, hey, can you have like a girls' night or whatever, and like go get her nails done, like have mani pedis or whatever, I'll gladly pay for it and take care of it. And they were like, all right, cool. So they did that. She was clueless. She had no idea. But she said yes. And that was that. It's funny though, because when I asked her to be my girlfriend back in high school, she didn't say yes or no. She had to talk to her parents first. So, she said yes this time. But yeah. So, long story, was I nervous? No, I don't think I was. I knew it was the right choice. And I would never regret it. Yes, I'd like to think that I did. And I think it turned out just perfect the way I envisioned it, so I'll take it. But yes, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's pretty much my whole story. Nothing else has really been that exciting. I graduated and now I work. Actually, wanted to propose earlier, but after talking to her about it, it was best that we waited and everything turned out perfectly fine. Actually, the year I proposed to her was the year the Indians went to the World Series, and adulthood isn't exciting. That's why people play video games. So true. You have no idea. This is my coping mechanism. Adulting does suck. Completely agree. But when I proposed in 2016, the Indians went to the World Series that year, and going against the Cubs, we were up 3-1. I don't believe in like bad juju or karma or whatever, but my mother-in-law said, so we went to the watch party for game, what would that be, 4, and we won that game. And she was like, man, this is a great year. Like, you guys got engaged. The Indians are going to win the World Series. Like, this is awesome. And then they lost 3 in a row. Like, come on. You don't say shit like that. Not to Cleveland. It doesn't work like that. So, I had to get that off my chest. But it's ironic how that all turned out. Yep, totally agree. She ruined it. She definitely did. I won't say it to her face, but she totally did. But I do have a feeling the Guardians will do something. I'm superstitious. I will kick people out of the room if they bring bad luck. Alright, so the Browns playoff run that they had, anytime I was watching the game, actually, this is true for any game in the season, and my wife loves it because she gets a clean house out of it, but I have to physically be working with the game on for the Browns to do something good. It is complete utter bullshit, and I hate it. So, the one year, the Browns were getting their butt kicked. It was like there was one game, actually. The Browns were getting their butt kicked. First quarter, like, wasn't good. I went out and mowed the lawn, came back inside, and we were winning. And as soon as I came back, like, we had a fumble. So then I had to go, like, take the trash out or do the dishes or whatever. So, yeah, superstitious. Right there with you. But it pisses me off because, like, I'll hear my wife watching the game and be like, go, go, yeah! She gets excited. And I can't even watch it because my curse is I need to watch. Like, I just... it's frustrating. Best way of putting it. And then she'll be like, don't worry, I'll keep you posted on how the game's going. I'm like, shut up. So when we had our postseason run for the Browns, like, we had a family and, like, our neighbor come over for the game, and we decided, all right, we'll just have the game on, and we were not doing well. Well, that's when I decided to leave the room and watch the game, or listen to the game. Man, I shit you not. That's when the game started getting interesting and everything else. If I'm the bad luck, I literally will watch it outside with the jersey either on or inside out. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. I completely understand that completely. Completely understand that completely. Good English there, buddy. I totally get superstitions. Alright, so when you watch a Kraken game, what's your superstition? Or what's your go-to? Do you have like a game day snack that you have to make sure you have every game? Or what's like the one thing that you have to do for each game? Come on. I got 10 more eggs to hatch. I am praying for a miracle. Definitely won't get the angel number 777. Ooh, is this the... I think this is the Squid Game's, like, the main guy's number. Gotta sit closest to the TV, and if we're down, I take a shot of tequila. Hell yeah. Are you one of those people that yells at the TV screen, too? Like, what are you doing? This Bruxish might be the enemy, though. I ain't gonna lie. I think 746 was the number for the Squid Game guy. We're in the playoffs, which means my attitude is gonna be rude to anyone who tests me. Alright. Notes to self. No backhanded compliments to Beautiful. Got it. Noted. I will not do such things. Yes, I will cry if we lose, and I don't care how it sounds. I was told by fans at hockey games I should coach. Did you ever play growing up? Or were you just a fan from the beginning? I completely understand, though. There are teams that will just, like, kind of determine your attitude for you if they do well or not. So, I understand what you mean. No, I can't skate, but I am in love with hockey. So, alright. You got me intrigued here a little bit. So, the reason baseball is my sport is because I played baseball. I wasn't good enough to play in college. Well, I played JUCO, but really that's nothing. I had a D2 offer, didn't take it because they didn't have a degree that I want. So, baseball, me and my wife played, basically. So, what made you fall in love with hockey? That's a better question, from my standpoint, anyways. To the box! I mean, I can understand. I look like I should play football. I did play football at a young age. Only 1 year. It was like 6th grade. Played tight end because I was a big boy then too. But I have no neck, so less injury. That's beyond that point. But anyway, like, football definitely determines my mood sometimes. I don't try to. Like, anybody within the Ohio State cult, I'm not that bad, but to each their own. My mom lived in Canada, so for many years I was, it was something, it was always something on in our house. Okay. Hey, I can understand that completely. Can understand that. So it's because of your mother. Got it. Nailed it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to the source of the problem. Not the problem. But that's awesome. Honestly, like, that's kind of funny you say that. Because I play baseball, golf is not my favorite sport. It is horrible to watch too, but because my dad watches it and like plays, he tries to get me playing it too, because that's his way of distressing, or not distressing, de-stressing. If I have boys, I'm putting them in hockey right away. That sounds like a good mom right there. That's all I'm saying. So, are you planning on having like a big family, or golf is a game, not a sport? Interesting. I mean, technically all sports are games, but it's not the reverse. So why is golf a game and not a sport? That is a very interesting comment there. Because I would argue that a sport is anything with a ball or projectile, so shooting could be a sport. Hockey, not a ball, but a puck. So, to me, hockey is definitely a sport. There's definitely some skill involved. A-OK, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm on board. Okay. There's definitely skill, accuracy involved, which I can understand how that's more of a game. To me, golf is just like a more difficult version of jarts. Golf is like the chess category to me. I don't think people break TV over golf. Alright, fair enough. I can relate to that. I can relate to that. So breaking a TV defines a sport. Got it. I'm on board with that. That should be the new criteria for anything from now on. So disc golf. Well, no. It'd be the same thing. Can't really break a TV. If anything, you just get excited on an amazing shot. That's about it. But unfortunately, I think this is going to be the end of the stream tonight. Brutiful, thank you so much for chatting it up with me. I greatly appreciate it. I'll give you a shout out on Twitter too. This was probably one of my better streams, and it was very impromptu. You guys were making it very difficult for me because I was really kind of trying to make Wednesday, Sunday nights the thing, but Jesus. I mean, maxed out at 4 viewers. Got a sub today. Thank you, Stunt, for the sub. I greatly appreciate that. But everybody stay safe. Have a great rest of the week. We'll try to do this again sometimes this weekend. So nice talking to you. Great stream. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. If you haven't, my previous streams are all posted on the Rocketman VOD channel. That is Rocketman1216_VOD on YouTube. I believe my link is in my Twitter profile, but if not, I will post that as well. But this stream will probably be posted, I don't know, probably Saturday sometime. That way, gives Twitch the whole ordeal bullshit about not being 24 hours after posting on other social media platforms, blah, blah, blah. But, Beautiful, thank you again. I'll try to make one of your podcasts or listen to it. Definitely interested in talking with you more as well. Definitely made my stream a lot better. Everybody else, have a great rest of the week, and good night. Peace.